how can people find a genealogist in Europe if they're looking for one?
Well, usually they Google the country and type in genealogist. There's also a Facebook group that's called Croatian Genealogy and Heritage. There's basically in Croatia, you have only 2 genealogists that do this professionally. Well, the main thing that I can do for somebody that's in the United States and not here is that I can access newer records that are not available online. A family search a couple of years ago came to Croatia and microfilmed all of the church books that were kept in archives at that point, which is about 60 to 70% of everything that is available. They were not able to digitalize the remaining 30 to 40%, which are still kept in local archives and records offices in Croatia. That's one thing. And then reading the old script, that's another thing.
Of the 2 genealogists, you're the only one who can actually read the old Croatian, right?
Yes, the Glagolitic script. Yes. And the Glagolitic script is actually the oldest known Slavic alphabet that exists, and it was created back in the 9th century. It was used here up until the 19th century. And the third thing, which is actually the most popular, is that I can search for living relatives, which is actually really hard when you are in the United States.
If they hired a genealogist in Eastern Europe, what are the chances that that person would work in more than one country, like you do?
Close to 0. Most of the genealogists here specialize in one country only. So you would have genealogists, for example, that would cover Czech Republic and Slovak Republic, because they used to be one country. And you would have some that cover Croatia and Slovenia, because we also were the same country, but usually not. Apatin's church books were all transcribed. Those are transcriptions of the marriage, death, and birth books from Apatin's Catholic Church that have been indexed so that one doesn't have to go through the regular books. So you don't have to, kill yourself with all the writing. You cannot photograph original books. You can photograph only a couple of your entries. But those books that have been published, you can photograph them. You just take those books out, you can photograph them, and then just take them home and do the research at home.
So our line is just, it's going to end in the 1700s.
Yes.
That's sad.
You will not be able to connect them.
So what do you do at that point? I just can't accept that. That doesn't...
Did you think you're going to go back to Noah?